It's Sunday night. It's the edge of reality. It's the night we all get together and do shifty things because tonight is Shifty Sunday. We share memes. We talk about all kinds of things going on in the world. And tonight is no different. So sit back, relax, get yourself some snacks because Shifty Sunday starts now. Hey everybody, welcome to Shifty Sunday. I'm your host with the most that loves all kinds of crazy things on his toast, Hebro77, along with Sagittariusly Speaking. And I don't know what's up with that old intro, man. I meant to play the new one, but I don't know, something funny happened there. What's up, Saggy?
Well, hello there, Mr. Hebro77, sir. Digging the new background, though.
Oh yeah, the puffy clouds.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time deciphering if it's a oil painting of puffy clouds or if it's an actual photograph of puffy clouds, because my discernment's all over the place. What do you say?
I think it's a Bob Ross painting.
Okay, and if there were trees below it, they would be happy trees.
Yeah, but instead you got happy little clouds.
Yes, happy little clouds, which is fitting because we're going to have a happy little Shifty Sunday this evening, if I do believe so myself.
I would say that, I've had a lot going on this week as well as last week, and well, the whole month, really. I mean, we've been shifting all over the place. Would you not say that?
Oh yes, the world has been a shifty place, as shifty as it's ever been. I mean, there's a whole lot of shifting going on, my friend.
Well, I gotta tell you, hold on, I gotta take a bite of a chip.
All right. You know, you can never take just one bite of a chip. If that's the only bite you take of a chip all night, I will be pleasantly surprised and amazed at the same time. He must have muted up and he's ravishing the chips.
Yeah, I had about 5 chips right then.
Okay, well, I rest my case. Sweet Connie Joe says, anyone feeling strange lately? It's like an eerie foreboding kind of strange. Yeah, I mean, I do get that impending doom from time to time, but I think that's more of I attribute it more to my psychological issues than I do the world itself. But it could be a combination of both, especially if other people are feeling it too. Do you have that strange foreboding feeling, my friend?
I don't know about strange foreboding feeling, but I'll tell you what, today I had one of the worst hangovers I've ever had in a long time. And
well, see, that'll dull your senses to the being in tune with the shiftiness of things. However, it will still have a tremendous effect on you. Tell you, did you party the night before? What happened? Was it like a anniversary, a birthday, or just for the heck of it? What's going on?
Well, we took the kids all out bowling on a family night thing, and then when we got back, that's when the real party began.
I see. So it was the after party where you kind of let your hair down, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I was driving, I couldn't really drink as much as I wanted to drink, and then when I did, I was like, well, I'm on my 5th beer, and then I kept pouring other people my beer that I was drinking.
I see. So you were basically Yeah, being responsible, and then you had gotten in the beer drinking kind of mood, and you got home. You wanted to really kind of go there. I got you because it's not like you complain about hangovers very often.
No, no, no. I haven't had one in 2 years. Of course, I haven't drank this much in 2 years. So
Gotcha.
it
All
was
right.
more the, going out, celebrating, and then when you're in the moment, you get in the moment, and then when you get home, you want to continue the moment.
Yeah. So how did you bowl, man? Did you bowl good? Did you get some strikes?
I
What
got
was your score?
it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't all about getting strikes or anything like that. It was all about just hanging out as a family and having fun, and you know we try to teach the kids that that's what it's all about. It's all about having fun and just having a good time and living in the moment while you're in the moment. Because
Yeah.
some
Are the
kids
kids
get really,
competitive? Do they get upset when they gutter ball and all that?
yeah, that's the thing, man. Is see some kids, they get really upset when they're not winning and stuff, and you have to explain to them, hey, it's not all about winning. It's all about having fun, and that's kind of
Right.
hard to explain to kids sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially when they're at the bowling alley and it's a big deal and everybody's watching them and it's showing the score up on a big display. I mean, they,
Yeah.
I can see how they get caught up in the moment. Yeah.
But hey, we have Mark Basket. I haven't seen him in a while. We have Mark Basket,
You
and
said you bowled about 160.
I wish. Um,
Well, that everybody always says it's about having fun when they suck. So you must have really sucked.
well, I think the game I bowled before our last game, I bowled like one something, but it wasn't 160. But um, Heather did well. She did very well.
That's cool. I
So
was just kidding anyway. I do feel you on that though. Yeah. And let's see here. Yeah. Mark Basket. Hey, with the smiley face emoji sort of thing. And anyone have chaos card monkey pox on it? What are you talking about, Michael Fontaine? Chaos
monkeypox.
card monkeypox. There is this thing going on with monkeypox. Have you heard about the monkeypox thing, Hebrew?
No.
Oh yeah, there's been a slight outbreak in the UK, case or two in Australia, one or two in Montreal, and a couple even here in the US. Um, it's one of those things where you have to wonder, like, is it going to be the next thing? Like, apparently, governments already ordered. Certain governments have already ordered like millions of vaccines for it. I mean, it's almost as if they're gearing up for a pandemic 2.0 with the monkeypox.
Um, so instead of everyone hoarding toilet paper, are they going to be hoarding bananas?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
definitely bananas. No, but apparently, monkeypox is pretty much kind of like the chicken pox on steroids or smallpox. It's much like smallpox. So apparently, we've eradicated smallpox back in I think it was in the 50s, the 30s, 40s, 50s, somewhere around that time. I looked at a couple things about it, but I don't have it directly in front of me right now. Um, but anyway, we eradicated it through the use of vaccines way back then. So it shouldn't be something that we can't handle. However,
However,
however, it is quite atrocious when you look up images of it, like what it looks like on people, and it can be deadly if it goes untreated. Apparently, it takes about 10 days for the symptoms to show up, and once they do, you're pretty much Yeah, you're gonna pox out, man. You're gonna be like a Skittles commercial, but it won't be funny.
Man. Okay, so let me see here. Coughing, sneezing, runny nose, fever, body aches, blisters on your skin. Well, I have all of that. So what's going to happen to me?
Well, no, but you actually get the pox, like the blisters on your skin, like they're like pretty big, man. They're
Hmm.
uh, and you can get it through the air, apparently.
Oh,
Also,
really?
if you live
Airborne.
with if you spend a lot of time in the same room, breathing the same air, exchange of bodily fluids, if you're taking care of somebody who has it, you're likely to get it. Things of that nature.
Man, I think I
But
might have that.
well, if you do, then um, well, yeah, you might want to go see your doctor, my friend.
Well, I think I'll be okay though, as long as I don't start going. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, it started.
Yeah,
Oh boy. The
it'd be
monkey.
funny if you call this the
Mm,
schedule a doctor's appointment, and
yeah.
between like trying to set it up, you was to do that. You're like, I'm
Mm.
pretty sure I have it.
I'm pretty sure I have monkey monkey pox.
Uh, the nurse will be like, Doctor, he's showing extreme symptoms. Maybe we should just send him to the emergency room.
Yeah, right. Hey, there's Keith's dad. Hey, why don't we give this room a formal shout out?
All right, well, you go right on ahead there, Mister Hero 77, sir.
All right. Well, we got Keith's dad, Mark Basket, Connie Joe, sweet Connie Joe at that. Um, Go Kart Bob. Wait, no, there is no Go
No,
Kart Bob.
no go kart
Um,
Bob.
But Michael Fontaine.
Michael, wait for it. Fontaine.
Mm, Michael Fontaine. Well, hey
Michael
man.
Fontaine.
Well, hey man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I have been seriously. I have been kind of sick here as of late, and I do have sort of this thing on my arm, and it's like it looks just like if you have poison ivy or poison oak or poison sumac or something.
Uh huh.
And but I don't think I've had a fever or anything like that. I don't know if that's one of the
Does,
symptoms.
does it itch?
Oh, it itches.
Yeah, it sounds like you got one of those poisons, like either oak. Have you done anything out in the yard or been out in the woods or done any outdoor thingies?
Well, see, that's the thing is the other day I pulled down a bunch of vines and stuff. So yeah,
Well, gee, that pretty much explains it.
that pretty much explains that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's safe to assume that, yeah, that you got poison, whatever, my friend. You are Batman, and poison ivy is your nemesis.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Maybe you need to get some, what is it, that pink stuff, calamine lotion or whatever.
I went and searched for calamine lotion, but all I could come back with was Corazon 10. And actually, they did have a specific item that is specifically for poison oak, poison ivy, poison blah blah. So I don't know, but for some reason I didn't want all that. I just reached for the Corazon 10. It was like, I'm just going to use Corazon 10.
Yeah, whatever you decide. I mean, it all pretty much does the same thing. And it really also depends on how bad it is and where it is. Like, if it's just on your arm, you should be okay as long as it don't spread anywhere else. But
Right.
whatever shirt you were wearing, or if you were wearing gloves or even a hat, for that matter,
Mm.
um, you whatever socks you want to put you into the washing machine as soon as possible. Don't throw them in your clothes like with all your other clothes, and then go back later and you're picking out a t-shirt. Well, this one I guess I can wear again. Next thing you know, you got it all over your back or something. You see what I mean?
Well, you know what I did is I took that arm that had it all over there and I rubbed it over the sheets and pillowcases, and I made sure I rubbed it really good in my towel. And I've been using that same towel over and over again. So
No, well, you're on the right track.
yeah.
I was reading about it not too long ago, and apparently it's like a oil that gets on your skin. So if you can wash it off, like let's say you're out and you like rolled in, you were out like and you saw that you were messing with poison ivy. If you come back in and you use some like Dawn dish soap or
Hmm.
some anti greasy soap,
Yeah.
um, and you wash it off within 30 minutes, you pretty much you won't get it like it.
Right.
If you leave it on for longer than 20-30 minutes on your skin, what happens is it slowly absorbs the oil, the oily base that it is, and then once it absorbs it, it's too late. You done got it. Like you're going to itch for a while. So yeah, that can be really annoying. I hope that's all it is on your arm. It don't get into like your eyes, your neck, or your crotch or anything like that, because that can really get that can become severe.
Yeah, you know what? That's the thing is for years I used to hunt. Like I used to rabbit hunt and squirrel hunt and deer hunt. And I used to walk through the woods in the times of year when there was all kinds of stuff. And never once did I ever get any kind of poison ivy, poison oak, or poison sumac or anything like that. And it seems it wasn't until my 30s and even early 40s that I started, and maybe I developed an allergy to it. I don't know, because all those
Yeah,
years you would think I would have had an outbreak at least once.
yeah, and I think that I mean there's a thousand ways to Sunday, man. I mean, maybe you just um, got lucky. Maybe I'm sure there's probably years where the weather is more favorable for it to thrive.
Hmm.
And then I'm sure there's times in your life when you have more of a resistance. Your immune system maybe is lightweight dealing with it barely being around you, so it's kind of on guard for it. All kinds of things can come into play. So um, and as you get older, sometimes you get a slight deficiency in this or that or the other that could
Hmm.
or you're you don't spend as much time outdoors, so your skin's a little bit more sensitive. I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of you come up with all kinds of theories, I guess, and speculation.
But you're right on the whole oil thing. I saw a video on that a couple years ago, and the thing is, you were right about Dawn dishwashing detergent, and that's the best dish soap that you can use. When you get it, you scrub it on your arm, or wherever you get it, and then you got to do that, like you said, within 20 minutes of getting it, and usually that takes care of it right away. But the weird thing about this is I didn't even see it on me till about 3 days later, like it just
Gotcha.
appeared. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Well,
sometimes it's hard to
let's
see.
yeah, let's see what the chat has to say, if anything. Keith's dad, he said he's never had poison ivy oak. I have always been a hiker, and I do my fair share of hard work. Just never got it. Maybe I'm immune. No idea. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that anybody is 100% immune to it, but I guess it's possible. I've heard like wives' tales that Indians didn't catch it very easily, American Indians. Um,
Mhm.
but I don't know if there's any truth to that. And I don't know. I just know that it sucks when you get it. I don't get poison ivy very often, man, but when I do, oh
Oh boy.
brother,
Yeah. So what is with this chaos card thing?
I don't know. Let me see if I can Google it real quick, or you can Google it.
Yeah, let me Google it. Let's see. That way you don't accidentally disappear or something.
Right.
Um, what's it? Chaos card? K
I think you spelled it CHAOS.
card. Hmm.
Monkeypox.
Isaiah Rebirth. What? Hold on. This should be an interesting thing, maybe to read on the show. Oh no, it's not letting me scroll. Well, it's not letting me. I don't think this is it. Hold on. Chaos card. Here, let me share my screen.
All right.
Here's one about crypto chaos cards.
Yeah. I don't know. Michael Fontaine, give us more specific
Yeah,
information.
that would
Well,
help.
yeah.
Because here's what I'm seeing. Let me share my screen. This is what came up. So this is what came up when I searched for chaos cards. It's showing Pokemon Chaos,
Well,
Chaos
first of all,
ATC.
you're not spelling chaos right. It's CHAOS.
Well, that's what it says here. CHOAS. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. How I spelt it, but they corrected the. All right.
Right, and then put the word monkeypox behind it.
Well, why would I need to do that? I just want to find
Because
out.
we're trying to figure out how it's related to monkeypox.
Oops.
No, it's X.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Now let's see what we get.
Well, we just get monkeypox. But here's what I was trying to get at. Here's what I was trying to get at. What I was thinking was there was some kind of. What?
No, I'm listening.
What I was thinking was maybe there was some kind of card that he's talking about that's sort of like a tarot card, and maybe on their list is monkeypox. Like maybe they had all these other things on the list, like the destruction of paper money and the virus and Joe Biden becoming president and
There is a set of cards like that. They're like I forget what they're called, but there is like there is cards just like that. They're the Illuminati cards or something like that.
Okay, he said they're kind of like bingo cards. And on the bingo cards is like certain amount of chaos that's going to happen within the next.
Oh, okay.
And you have
Now I
to.
understand.
Yeah.
Speaking of stuff, strange things happening. George, I'm trying to remember which Bush Which one was it that took us to Iraq? Which Bush?
That would be Senior.
Yeah.
That would be George H.
I think it was his son was doing a speech here recently,
Mm-hmm.
and
George W.
yeah, George W. Because his dad is dead, right?
Right.
Yeah,
As far as I
and
know.
and
Could be Mandela affected.
yeah, I know, right? Anyway, he's doing a speech and he's talking about Putin and any you know the Freudian slip thing people do.
Yeah.
Well, go in your Hangouts and and uh and it's in there. The
All right.
first link I sent you, I think.
You know, technically, Keith's dad is right. Like, both of them did take us to Iraq, but the dad took us there first, obviously.
Right. Oh yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, it says the Bush oops right under it, I think.
Bush. Oops. Is that? Oh, that's sagittarically speaking.
Yes.
Okay.
At least at your end. At my end it says Hebrew from Eternia.
Right. Okay. Let's see. There it is. Okay, here we go.
And this one's been edited for dramatic effect, but it still gets the point across quite nicely.
I don't. Okay. I hope I got the right thing here. Let's see.
Yeah, there's a longer cut, but this one I thought was pretty funny. Oh no, that's definitely not it. It's the one
Okay.
above that.
I see. All right. Let me scroll up. Okay, so it's this one. Well, yeah, that's W.
Yeah,
Let's
this
see.
was just over like in the past few days when this happened. Go ahead yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it. There we go. And bigger screen. And here we go.
And the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of Iraq.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I mean, of Ukraine. Iraq. Anyway. And
wow.
The decision of one man.
Of one man.
Wholly unjustified. And
fully unjustified.
It was at this moment that he knew he
you know,
fucked up.
I mean, of Ukraine.
I've got to say something though.
Yeah, go ahead.
He looks just like his dad. I mean, he's looking absolutely 100% just like him.
Yes, he is.
I mean, if you look over here, damn, you would think that was him if you didn't know any better.
Yeah, his apple didn't fall very far from the tree, my friend.
Yeah, no shit. Wow. So yeah, that was a pretty good one, I would say.
Yeah, I have to admit, yeah, he that's definitely been going viral. The other one is just this conductor that somebody added special effects to, and it's an orchestra, so I think you can play it and not have to worry about copyright strike or anything. But check out the effects they gave the conductor. It was the one you were about to play just a minute ago.
But hang on, I want to address a comment real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Teresa Lynch, who was here, by the way, hi Teresa Lynch, says that Sandy's come down with COVID. She's sick
Well,
in the
that sucks for her. I mean, at least she's catching it now, though, that it's Omicron and it's varianted, and hopefully she'll bounce right back from it. I'm sure she's done enough
well.
research. She knows what she needs to do. I hope
The
she's
thing,
okay. How's she doing? Does she say?
well, she's in the hospital.
Oh no,
Yeah, so it's not good.
no.
Uh, but also, you have to remember, Sandy does have a lot of other medical conditions.
I see. Well, all we can do is pray for her, my friend.
Yeah, that's what we have to do. I haven't talked to her in geez, it's been weeks, maybe even a month or so, couple months.
Yeah, I had an exchange with her in Hangouts about a week ago, but other than that, I haven't talked to her either.
So we will definitely be keeping her in our prayers.
Yes.
But hopefully she'll get a speedful recovery.
Yes. Thanks for letting us know, Teresa.
Six months ago, she started her channel. Yeah, I saw that. So anyway, moving on. What's this conductor guy?
Yeah, it's kind of gotta watch it. You have to make sure the audio's on, and you'll see. Somebody took
Oh,
the time to put some cool special effects with the conductor. You still got it on Bush there, though. There he is. All right, I'll mute up.
all right, here we go. Hmm. Yeah, that's very. Watch it
Yeah.
one more time here. One more time.
Yeah, you can
I
stop
mean,
it now.
that's
I always
yeah.
wondered about those guys, like how they have like the different commercials, like the guys like he's a NBA announcer and he's ordering a steak at the restaurant, and he's like, I'd like to order the steak ragu with the side of enchilada sauce and bring out a baked potato. Like you wonder if he's like that all the time type deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like wondering
Yeah.
if like a guy who's like that is like, like he's putting on his clothes in the morning and tying his shoes and putting all that extra flair into it. Reading the paper and turns the page like so hard that it practically rips the paper. And I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. That guy was doing like 4 or 5 different things at the same time. I can't even walk down the street and hold a conversation at the same time. So,
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's an expression we use in the neighborhood. Where I grew up, like the local slang or whatever, we would say, "You're doing way too much." Like if you're, I don't know, just being overly dramatic, overly, like making a big show out of like the fact that you're of lighting your cigarette, like you're like super Joe Cool or whatever, or the way you're walking down the street, and all kinds of crazy things. And those guys, especially that one in particular, sometimes it's like they're just doing way too much. I mean, that I can imagine being like that.
Well,
Like
Teresa,
that intense about everything, but I don't know. I digress.
what do you mean show show your group? What are you talking about? I don't understand. You mean put a link to your group or something? I mean, what are you talking about? Because
Show her ME group, like I guess show it on the screen. I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, see, the thing is, I don't really have Facebook on this computer. I have it on my phone. If you want to put a link to your group, I guess you could do that. You have a wrench. But I can't really.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook at all. Like I
Yeah.
totally got rid of it.
Yeah.
Facebook is the devil, my friend.
Facebook is the devil. Facebook is the devil. Facebook is the devil. I keep telling myself that, but I do have it. Like I have it on my phone, like a phone app.
Right.
But if I tried to get on here and sign in, I wouldn't even know the first thing of how to sign in. My passwords are all on my phone. So
Gotcha.
yeah, if you want to, you could post the link in the thing. There you go. All right, cool. So there you guys go. If you want to, know information or see, join the group or whatever the case may be, there's the link to it, and you can do that. So there you go. So what does Keith's dad say here? He's saying something. I was part of the ME group, but I think everyone got tired of me saying, no, you're just crazy. That is good old Keith's dad.
That is a Keith's dad comment if I ever seen one.
Yeah.
You guys are just misremembering.
Right.
Blocked.
Yeah. I had a crazy like sort of, I think it was an ME experience.
Well, what do you mean you had a crazy ME experience?
Well, there was something going on, and then it was like I saw it and I'm like, wait, no, that's not the way it used to be. And then we were talking the other day about body parts and stuff like that. And you know how Dan hates the body part changes and stuff. Uh-huh. And one of the body part changes I didn't even know about was we have a second set of tonsils.
What do you mean we have a second? Seriously?
Yeah, like we have a set of tonsils that you can see when you open your mouth and go, oh, and then there's another set of tonsils that are lower, like all the way to the bottom of your throat.
Huh.
And I had no idea that was a thing.
I didn't know you had two sets of tonsils either. What do they both do the same thing?
Oh, I'm not sure. All I know is tonsils give you more sinus infections.
Yeah, they're likely to get swollen if you get sore throats a lot and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had yours removed?
I still have both sets, apparently.
Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know we had two sets of tonsils. So, yeah. Let's find out what the audience says. Is everybody here familiar with two sets of tonsils?
And
Teresa Lynch, I've got a Mandela effect thing I'm going to be bringing up here in a minute. So stick around because I want to get your opinion on this. But two sets of tonsils. Anybody? Put now your whole life, or No, first I've heard of it. We want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes.
Yeah, Teresa and Katie, and there's Go Kart Bob. See, I was predicting his appearance. That's what I was doing.
Yes, you were. He's screeching on in here, my friend.
Mhm.
How was that?
That was one of the best ones you've ever done, I do believe.
Oh no, I didn't do it. He did. I just replayed it for you.
Oh, okay. Instant replay.
Yeah.
Well, we have a Philo Fire, and of course, John from America is here as well.
That's awesome.
So our audience is coming in slowly but surely.
Yes.
And
Is Shirley's here too?
No, but I think if what's her name again? Mystique. Yeah, if Mystique was here, then she would agree.
Yeah, she would definitely agree. Even if she's not here, I'm pretty sure she would agree with it. But she's not, so it's pretty safe to speak for her, I guess.
No, the uvula. See, there is a difference. The uvula is that thing that you punch with your finger and it makes you throw up.
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
that makes me want to throw up just saying it.
I know, right?
It sounds like you're about to,
Yeah. No, there's two sets. Two sets,
Okay.
not a pair. Your tonsils are a pair, I think. There's two sets. There's one, like I said, if you go oh, then you could see those. But then there's ones further down the throat hole that you can't
That's easy
see.
for you to say.
I know.
All right, so let me throw something out at the. I put a link in the Hangouts. You'll see it, but I want to ask the audience. Let's see what they say about the tonsils first, before we get the spit gland. A set, a pair. One set of tonsils that were removed a year ago. Yeah, it doesn't really look like anybody's can say for sure.
So where's this link you speak of?
Well, it's the 7 Wonders. It's right there in the thing. Let me, before you bring it up though, I want to ask the audience. I used to make music, and one of the artists that I made music with, he had an album. He dropped an album called Pyramids of Giza. And the Pyramids of Giza was one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to look up the 7 wonders of the world, because I was thinking about making an album and been choosing a different one of the 7 wonders of the world, kind of like to play along on that same theme, Yeah. So I got into it a little bit. I researched them because I was trying to decide which one, would be best fitting for the album and whatnot, blah blah blah. And so anyway, I saw today that the 7 wonders of the world aren't necessarily the same 7 wonders. So, can you name any of the 7 wonders of the world besides the Pyramids of Giza? And without going to Google, anybody, please name one, at least one, if not as many as you can name, of the 7 wonders of the world. Because I'm not going to say that it's the 7 wonders are Mandela affected, but the fact that they changed them. They openly admit that they changed them. They're not denying that they changed, but I don't remember them changing them at all. And there's only one that made it through to the new list, and that's the Pyramids of Giza. So, some of them apparently they fell off the list because they no longer exist, or something like that. But do you know any of the seven wonders of the world, Hero?
Well, they've the audience has got kind of a list going on here, and let's see if Teresa Lynch or Michael Fontaine says, yeah, Tama,
Okay, yeah, I see them
Taj
here.
Mahal, the Great Wall of China, Leaning Tower of Pisa. Let's see. Of course, Connie Joe mentions the pyramids.
Yep.
The Rome and John from America says the Roman Cathedral or the Roman Colosseum. He says.
Yep.
Let's see here. Somebody mentioned Taj Mahal. That was Michael Fontaine.
Bone Breaking Action chimed in. Who's the eighth wonder of the world? Andre the Giant.
Yeah, see, that's the thing in wrestling. Andre the Giant was always called the eighth wonder of the world. See, I was going to talk about that, but I was saving it for later.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll just go ahead and get into it right now. See, in wrestling, they always refer to Andre the Giant as the eighth wonder of the world.
No.
And then when China started wrestling on her own after she split up from the group, they started calling her the ninth wonder of the world.
I see.
So
now, do you remember any of those that you listed that you would say, "Oh yeah, that was one of the seven wonders"? That you just read off?
I seem to remember all of these that the audience is listing.
Well, I think we got more than seven there, so it can't be all of them.
I don't know that if Niagara Falls was ever one of them, or the Grand Canyon. Although maybe the Grand Canyon is one, but I know Stonehenge for sure. Let's see, what was it? Taj Mahal. That was another one I remember. And what was the other one? There was another one. Great Wall of China. I knew that was one.
Yep, and the Roman Colosseum.
And the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I think.
All right. So just bring up the article and see if we can make heads or tails of all of this.
All right. The article is called. You got a lot of Twitter stuff going on here, man.
It's not Twitter. It's just a regular link.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah. It's Seven Wonders. It's right above the memes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Twitter status. Sagittarically speaking. Oh, here it is. Okay. Seven Wonders. Okay. Let me get it on screen. There you go.
All right. And this is from the New World Encyclopedia. Seven Wonders of the World, or the Seven Wonders of the Ancient World, is a widely known list of seven remarkable constructions of antiquity. It was based on guidebooks popular among Hellenic sightseers and includes only works located around the Mediterranean rim. Later lists include those for the medieval world and the modern world. However, the original Seven Wonders of the World consist of the Great Pyramid of Giza, the most ancient as well as the only surviving structure, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, the statue of Zeus at Olympia, the mausoleum of Maslow at Halicarnassus, and the Colossus of Rhodes and the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Now, here's the thing. I remember the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, and the statue of Zeus as being the other ones that I was researching, okay? But I also remember the Great Wall of China, the Cathedral of Rome, or the Colosseum of Rome, and I can't remember what the other one was that I'm forgetting. All right? But anyway, I looked this up today, and apparently all of them no longer exist except for the Pyramid of Giza. Or the structure no longer exists. So let's move on. The nation of seven wonders can be traced to a Hellenistic recognition of transcultural human achievement that found, excuse me, expression throughout the Hellenistic world. For thousands of years, the seven wonders of the world have inspired humankind as representative works symbolic of the great civilizations of antiquity in terms of innovative design, elaborate construction, and technological mastery. The symbolic meaning of the seven wonders have not only showcased the high points of diverse civilizations, but tied humankind together in the common pursuit of intellectual excellence and self-expression. All right. So, with that being said, I think we all agree on that's what the seven wonders of the world were. Like that's what it just said they were, right? Would you agree with that?
Sorry, I was muted up there for a second, but yeah.
All right. So apparently, let's scroll down a little bit. I want to get to where they redid the list. Keep going. Okay, later lists. Okay. Many lists of the wonders of the world are said to have existed throughout the Middle Ages. Although it's unlikely these lists originated at that time, these lists go by names such as Wonders of the Middle Ages, Seven Wonders of the Middle Ages, Medieval Mind. Okay. And so there's different, see how now these different things are on different lists: Stonehenge, Colosseum, um, Catacombs of China. Um, um, it's all like discombobulated now. It's not just the seven wonders of the world. Bam, that's it. Now you got all these other, and let's go down to where it says modern list. See that one? So apparently they vote on it every so often, and it says seven wonders foundation, seven wonders of the world. You see that at the bottom of your screen? I want to read that. In 2001, an initiative was started by a Swiss corporation, the New Seven Wonders Foundation, to choose the new seven wonders of the world from a selection of 200 existing monuments for profit. 21 are finalists. 21 finalists were announced on January 1st, 2006. Egypt was not happy with the fact that the only original wonder would have to compete with the likes of the Statue of Liberty, Sydney Opera House, and other landmarks, and called the project absurd. To solve this, Giza was named an honorary candidate. The results were announced on July 7th, 2007, in Benfica's stadium in a big ceremony in Lisbon, Portugal. Now, this is what I'm saying is the Mandela effect. Not that the list changed unbeknownst to us, but the fact that they changed it. I would have known this was happening. 2001 to like 2007 was when I was doing the music, when I was like, like I was paying attention to the Seven Wonders. If there was a new Wonders Foundation recreating a new list and changing what the seven wonders of the world are or were, it would have. There's no way it would have just slipped past me, like unbeknownst to me and unbeknownst to anybody. Like I I want to know, anybody in the chat, did you know about them changing the seven wonders of the world? Around the year between 2000 and 2006, because to me, in my reality, this never happened. This was never the case. The seven wonders of the world or the seven wonders of the world, there wasn't different lists, there wasn't a new list, there wasn't foundations changing the list. All this stuff is like strange and bizarre to me. Like you had the seven wonders, and that was it. So that's my case. I want to hear what you guys got to say.
Well, for me, man, the seven the seven wonders of the world were set in stone. Like that was it. Like once we have these seven wonders, that's what we're sticking with is our seven wonders until a new wonder is built.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see like maybe over time that like they say, well, we're going to remove one because it no longer exists, and we're going to, have all the countries decide or something. But it would be a big deal, and you would know about it, you know.
Yeah.
But here's the new list, the current list right here: the Great Wall of China, Petra, Christ the Redeemer, Machu Picchu, Chichen Itza, Roman Colosseum, Taj Mahal, and the Great Pyramid. And I think there's images over there on the side if you want to see them. See the Great Wall of China, and then right below it is, I think, the Taj Mahal. But I'm gonna see what chat has to say. Keith's dad says they change the list all the time. It's not even newsworthy. Yeah, I would say that it's not if they do it all the time. I mean, who would even bother to keep up it? That what makes it so. What's so great about being on the list if that's the case? I mean, if it's something that's ever changing, then what's so wondrous about it? In 4 years, they'll start adding the ISS and the World Wide Web. I agree with Keith. Says Go Kart. I do not recall them changing it ever so often. Teresa Lynch says nope. I definitely know that you mentioned it. Recall them saying something along the lines of the seven wonders of the old world. I agree. All right. I can't wait for the 10G network. All right. Yeah, yeah. I just saw that they had changed it, and I was like, that to me, that in and of itself is a Mandela effect. I mean, Teresa, if you want to do more research on it or run it past some of your groups and some of your people in your group or whatever, I'd be interested to see what kind of results you get. But I don't know. I just thought I'd at least plead my little case for it here and now on the show, and that's really it, my friend.
I was muted up, and here is hold on. Here's the thing.
You know the thing.
If they're going to update it, if they're going to update the list, why not just change the number of the wonders that there is? Why continuously call it the seventh wonders? Like, why aren't we up to like, I don't know, 15 or 20 by now? You know, kind of like what I said, kind of goes back to what I said earlier about Andre the Giant. Like, they always called Andre the Giant in wrestling the eighth wonder of the world. Well, I mean, if you have another wonder or a new wonder, or maybe if an old one fades away, then yeah, why not just update the list to have more numbers on it?
Yeah. And it seems like it should be something that's newsworthy, like that people are discussing. Like, oh, did you hear they added a new, they took away such and such, and now blankety blank is one of the seven wonders. I don't know. It seems like it at least make like a byline on the local news or something, you know, or a Facebook post or something.
Yeah, you would think. You think we at least heard about it.
Yeah.
But Hey, listen, here's what we're gonna do.
All right.
I gotta go away for just a minute. I got all this chip stuff all over my hand, and it's kind of hard to concentrate when you got chip stuff on your hand.
Yeah, just snort it.
Snort it. Well, it's kind of sticky and icky and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on a small break, and then it'll allow everyone who has to go to the facilities to go to the facilities. If you want to light up a cigarette or roll a cigarette, I know some of you guys in the audience have to do that. Then go ahead and do that, because I'm going to disappear for just a few minutes, and then I'll be right back. So what says you? We take just a quick break. All right. So here we go. I'm just going to put this up here, and I'll be right back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
It's somewhere over there.
Well, that was shorter than I thought it would be. Okay, hang on. Let me play this real quick. Where is it? All right. Okay, well, we're back, and I was trying to kill a moth that was flying around. Apparently, it was a big, scary moth. So that didn't happen. So now we're back here, and Saji, are you back as well? Did you ever even leave? Hey, we got DD74 hopping in here. DD74, how you doing? What do you want to explore? And we got Keith's dad with a nice little joke. Hi, back. I'm Keith's dad. Well, hi, Keith's dad. I'm back. As you know, that's my new name now. That storm never made it this way last night. Was supposed to. Yeah, Philo Fire. We were supposed to have storms here as well. I think we did. just not in our region. Speaking of cigarettes, wait a minute. Who spoke of cigarettes? Did I speak of cigarettes? Oh, yeah. Whenever I said we're going to take a cigarette break. All right. I found out that those can cause micro. Hold on. Let me put it on the screen here. I can't read it all. Okay. I found out because I found out was because I smoked a cigarette and the yawn on most of one occasion, and it felt like, yeah, my lungs was going to collapse. So I looked up the symptoms and was a surprise. Okay, what else? That's definitely possible. I must be, hold on. I must have missed something. Here we go. Let's read the first part. Speaking of cigarettes, I found out that those can cause a micro tears in your lungs, leading to lung collapse. Okay, see, I missed the first part of it. You know what? It's kind of quiet in here since Saji isn't talking. So let's go ahead and...
I'm back.
Oh, hi, back. I'm Hebrew.
Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Hebrew.
Mm-hmm. See what
So
I
what
did
were you
there?
about to do?
I thought I'd put on some light music.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, set the mood.
Set the mood for possibly... What do you mean, memes, maybe?
Yeah, that's about the only thing left I have to present. Other than that, I'm just kind of winging it.
Here, turn it down to about 25. How's that?
I put some water on the boil, but I forgot to turn the stove on. So, oh well, I'll just do it in a minute.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you have a propane fueled stove or electric stove?
Propane stove.
Oh, okay. I have found out here lately that a natural gas stove cooks things a lot faster than an electric stove. And it seems as though when you're trying to boil water, do you find out that it does boil faster?
Yeah, and for some reason, cold water comes to a boil faster than warm water. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I always thought warm water. I read somewhere years ago that if you put warm water in your ice cube trays, they freeze faster.
Yes, that's probably true as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the science is behind it.
Yeah, I couldn't begin to tell you that, but I did read that a long time ago. But you would think, since the water's already warm, that it would go ahead and boil faster, but no.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have...
So you want to look at some... what do you want to look at some memes?
Let's look at... Wait for it. What do you mean, look at some memes?
Well, what do I mean? I mean, let's look at some memes.
All right, let's look at some what do you mean memes. We're Saji.
Yes, I got some pretty good ones this time. Make up for not having any last time.
Oh, I think I'm going to like this one.
Let me go turn my... Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm. I think he's turning his stove off.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it was exactly right. I don't want to forget about the stove being on. So, all right, I'm ready.
Okay. We did that the other day. We were getting ready to leave to go do something, and Heather was like, "Did I leave the oven on?" I'm like, "Oh boy, you better go check."
Yeah, no, right? It's not one of those things like, I'm sure it's fine.
Right.
You come back to your house and burn down.
Honey, was this place insured? Anyway, here's our first meme of tonight.
All right. You aren't making liberalism. Can you do Hank Hill's voice?
Yeah, I can actually.
Okay, that's Jimmy Kimmel playing the guitar. Go ahead.
You aren't making. Hold on. You aren't making liberal. Hold on. You aren't making liberalism any better. You're just making comedy worse.
Ain't that the truth? You and I have had that conversation.
I think we have, yeah.
Yes. Not just him, but all of the late night show guys.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, you name it.
Oh yeah, man. I'll tell you what, when they started viewing their the political views, that kind of turned me sour on them for a long time. And it wasn't just that, but it was the fact that they were trying to push their agendas
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the official narrative is, they're on the side of the mainstream official narrative. I mean, back in the day, you know, when someone would come on their opening dialogue or whatever, they would do like an imitation of the president or something, and it would just be funny, light-hearted humor. But when you see how obvious it's trying to side with the agenda and it's all liberal bias, it's not fun to watch anymore.
Thanks, John from America. Yes. I did that to drive-through one time. I did my Hank Hill voice. And I was like ordering the food. And then when I got done ordering, I added something to it. And then the person on the other end was like, "Is that for Peggy?" And I was like, without missing the beat, I was like, "Oh, yeah. You know, well, yeah, Peggy likes her tea, you know." So, yeah, she sometimes they play along with it if you do the voices, but sometimes they can't really, like, the voices don't come through the speakers just right. So they're like, "I can't understand what you're saying, sir."
Yeah, I know, right?
Elmo, what's McDonald's? You know, it just doesn't come out right.
Right.
So, yeah, let's move on here.
All right.
The next meme, if you will. And it's this guy.
All right. He says, "I can't believe it's monkeypox season already. I still have my Ukraine decorations up."
Oh, man, that is so true. That is so true. See, what he needs to get him is like one of those trees that you just put all season long different decorations on it, you know? Like he could have his monkeypox and COVID and Ukraine decorations and, you know, just switch it to whatever fake news they're putting out there.
Yeah, I know. Whatever the flavor of the day is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on to the next one.
The next one.
Okay, me. If you need me, call me. No matter what time it is, I'll be there for you. Also, me. 130 missed calls.
Yeah.
And I do resemble that remark.
Yeah, me too. Or it's like, you know, if you want anything, just don't hesitate to ask. And then they ask that same day, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't mean today."
Right. You can count on me. I'll be there for you. You just call me. Let me know.
Yeah.
Then, you know, when they finally do call, they try all day to reach me. I'm sleeping in. I thought this kind of gives you perspective. People living paycheck to paycheck. You got, is that Toby McGuire there? I'm not even sure who that is.
Oh, no, that's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay. And then behind him, landlords living month to month. And then behind her, banks and corporations living bailout to bailout, and then down there at the bottom, U.S. government living war to war.
Mm.
You see how that works there?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Instead of U.S. government, it should be what is it? The military industrial complex or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When the bomb dog gets transferred to narcotics.
Yeah, he looks pretty laid back, like he could be in the Snoop Dogg video.
I mean, I would cop some dope off him, huh? Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
I wouldn't think twice about it. You don't look like a cop to me.
No. He just looks laid back, you know, sipping on gin and juice.
Yeah, he looks like he'd hang out with Carlos Monsanto's brother, though, for sure.
For sure, yeah. Our non-gay Spider-Man.
Yeah. All right. This one's kind of small, but it says, maybe it wouldn't be so heavy if they use their arms.
That's me there, the guy on the left, by the way.
Oh, then I guess I'd be the guy on the right.
Yeah.
And we're carrying a toilet paper home from Walmart or Sam's Club.
Yeah, from Sam's Club.
It's a Hebrew Asaji Show exclusive.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, I figured you'd like this one. Me stuck behind an asshole at the gas station buying 23 different, $25 of different lottery tickets.
Yeah.
That's give me number 5. No, not 5. I'll 2 number 7s and 1 number 8. Yeah, no, I'll take a number 5. Mm-hmm. How many number 5s? Just 1 number 5. And he's still got 20 more to go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've had this expression all week, kind of.
Oh, have you now?
Yeah, sort of.
Gotcha.
Let's see here. Oh, this
is a classic meme. She's always saying he's thinking about other women. Okay. So I bet he's thinking about all those whores on Facebook. Him, I wonder which one of those whores keep reporting my memes. I mean, he is thinking about them, but not in the way that she thinks he's thinking about them.
Right. I like this one. I saw this one earlier.
Is it a boy or a girl, Doc? All right. Well, we'll let the kindergarten teacher decide.
Right. Yep. That's exactly what's going on.
Yep.
Oh, this one, I didn't read it, but when I saw it, I'm like, yep, he was thinking about me when he found this one.
Yeah, I got 2 Skeletors in a row here.
Yeah.
Another alternative to abortion is to stop letting dudes dump a load inside of you. Until next time.
Yeah.
Oh man, I even have to say that's a little edgy even for me, but with it having Skeletor on it, I went ahead and put it in there.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong anytime you have Skeletor on something. I mean, no matter what it is, you know.
Right. And I'm not saying I agree with that comment. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying I disagree either. All right. Ladies, mansplaining is short for man explaining.
I like how much more intelligent Skeletor looks there with the glasses.
I do remember the first time I heard the term. It was on Scare Performance, actually. They were accusing him of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to send him this line so when they tell him he's doing it, he can say that to him.
I think he accused me of mansplaining something one time. But I digress.
All right. Only the government should have guns. A real Indian would know better.
Oh boy.
You know how she tries to claim she's an American Indian or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well for them, did it?
No.
All right. Zooming on down here. I think this music is just perfect for the meme segment.
Yeah, I think it's doing quite well. It gives us a chill vibe.
Mm.
All right, this guy. His mask protects Ukrainian men from climate change. So there's that.
Ukrainian pregnant men.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I saw another one. I don't think I included it, but it said there wasn't a shortage of baby formula until men started getting pregnant.
Yeah, well, that's not wrong.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right, what do we got here? I do believe this is the last one.
All right, yeah. Han Solo saved them for last. Han open carries, hates trade regulations and tax fees, and opposes imperial overreach. Be like Han.
Yeah, when in doubt, be like Han.
Yep. I have to admit, when I was younger and I watched Star Wars, I wasn't like I thought Han Solo was like way cooler than Luke Skywalker, even though he had the Force and he could do the lightsaber thing and blah blah blah. I still thought Han Solo had way more swag, man.
Man boobies in the Bible now. Man boobies. Man boobies in the Bible now.
Okay.
I did not know that, Go-Kart Bob. Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? Just when you thought you knew it all, you learned something new.
You see, that's the thing, and I agree with Philofire here, is it really kind of irritates me to no end, because I always called him Han Solo, but there's a lot of people who pronounce it Han Solo, and even in the Star Wars movies, you hear Lando calling him Han. And I'm like,
yeah,
why are we calling him Han Solo when it's Han Solo?
Right. I think it really just depends. Like it's one of those things. Because, I mean, Lando did know him from way back in the day. So maybe the different other people pronounce it differently. Like it seems like Luke said Han, or more of a Han Solo than a Han Solo, right?
Yeah. Well, good night, sweet Connie Joe. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we hope to see you again real soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let me look this up real quick, where man boobies is mentioned in the Bible. He says he can't remember the verse. So let's take a look here. Man boobs in the Bible. Let's see. There are actually 5 Bible verses about breasts being attractive. 39.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to do quotes like around man boobs to get that exact
Well,
thing.
39 Bible verses about breasts, 12 Bible verses about husbands' duty to wives, 6 Bible verses about breast figurative use. So let's see exactly what we get here. What does the Bible say about breast? The story of my man boobs. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Well, maybe if you guys can find that, then we'll share it. Exactly what what verse it's in or what part of the Bible it's in. I'll look that up and we can we can talk about it. But until then, Saji, we are an hour and 25 minutes into the show. So you know what that means. I'm going to stop the music. And I think what we might do.
I did something in relation to it. I had to do the quotes on the man boobs thing.
Okay. Well, Keith's dad says it's in Job 21 verses 24.
All right.
So I'm going to look that up and then we'll mention it. But here's what I would like to do.
All right.
We have 11 people watching and we do have a bunch of people in the room now. So I was thinking after we do this one thing, how about we play a quick game of What the Dub?
What do you mean play a quick game? Yeah, I would be fine with that.
All right. So let's look up this verse. And there's a lot of people watching tonight that have not probably played What the Dub. Do you think?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
21, 24. Oh, no. See, I have to put it in. Okay. He did with the, what do you call those period things?
The article I found was dated all the way back in 2014, which I thought was kind of strange.
Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? What'd you get there? One man dies full of vigor, completely secure and at ease. His body is well nourished and his bones are rich with marrow. Yet another man dies in the bitterness of the soul, having tasted prosperity. That's not it. I don't know. What do you got? Did you send something?
I sent an article. I didn't get a chance to read it. Like, I just went and grabbed it real quick.
Michael Fontaine says, I want to get my fix. He wants to get his fix of What the Dub for the week. Let's see here. Hangouts is being slow, guys. Just give it some time. Being really slow for some reason. There we go. Okay. And there's the article. All right, let's hop back over here and share the screen. Do 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 do. There we are. So, do you want to go ahead and read this, or?
Yeah, it looks like at the top there it said it's from the Atheist Papers, a trusted source of news. Let's see here. The funniest thing in the Bible, man boobs, dated February 2nd, 2014. The Bible has lots of hilarious verses. There's one in particular that will make you laugh so hard you'll blow your early morning vodka tonic out your nose. Yeah, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
The verse appears in Job 21:24, and in some translations reads as follows: His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow.
Mm.
So that's right, man boobs. See how they're kind of doing a play on it there?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a baffling mistranslation of the King James Version. The verse merely implies he is well nourished. It might read better to say his stomach is full of milk. Indeed, some translations do substitute the word stomach, but many versions of the Bible were quick to keep the man boobs reference. And then it says man boobs appear in the following versions of the Bible: the 1599 Geneva Bible, the Jubilee Bible, King James Version is listed. Authorized King James Version. You have to scroll before I can read anymore. Youth Literal Translation. All right. Well, there you have it.
Yeah. Man boobs in the Bible. So what I read earlier was kind of the same thing what they're talking about here, but differently stated. Definitely interesting. I'll give them that.
Yeah. I think they're kind of reaching a little bit there, but it is what it is.
That's the leading cause of Chewbacca. What? Anyway, let's move on, shall we?
Most definitely. Go ahead and set up your game. I'm going to mute up for just a minute and turn my stove back on.
All right, sounds good. So here we go. I'm setting up the game. As I'm setting up the game, let me go ahead and inform people right now. If you go to WTD.com or playwtd.com, it'll take you to the site that you need to go in order to play the game. And of course, you'll have to enter the room code, and I'll have the room code up here in just a minute. We've got enough people in our audience that I think you guys will have a good time with this one. And of course, on the Keith's Dad's channel, you got they're playing a newer version or a different version of this called Riff Tracks the Game, which is over in the Keith's Dad's channel, and I think they will sometime eventually still play What the Dub sometimes. But the newer version or the Riff Tracks version, you get to actually enter something that they'll give you.
What's buzzing, cousin?
A joke.
Time for What the Dub.
So here we go. Let me go ahead and get it set up.
Let the dubs begin. Head to playwtd.com and enter your room code.
And I have to go to whatthedub.com myself first. I forgot to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Go play What the Dub. And I actually have an intro for this that ties right into Shifty Sunday. So we go to https:/playwhatthedub.com, and you have to enter that HTTP in order to get on there. So what we got here? And yep, there's that. And let's share the screen so you guys can see your room code, and we could get started on What the Dub, man. And there you go. There's the room code, CMMZ, to get in the room. And of course, you got to join at playwtd.com, as I had mentioned. And all right, we got Han Solo, Air Force One. And we'll give some people some time here. Let me clear that fan off the screen, though, so we can see if that's going to block anything. Hold on. Dum-de-dee, dum-de-doo. Okay, let's see. Get that fan off of there. All right. There we go. All right, there's Saji. That's 4 people. We got room for 2 more. Anybody
I see we got Han Solo, not to be confused with Han Solo.
Yes, not to be confused with Han Solo. And oh yeah, here's my little intro for What the Dub, which, like I said, ties right into Shifty Sunday. Before we get started,
What the dub? More like what the flub. If you don't know what the dub is by now, then dude, you'll never know if you have to ask. Play What the Dub tonight on Sunday Fun Day. Or is it Fun Day Sunday? I don't know. But before we get started, why don't you all go out to the lobby? That's right. Go out to the lobby and get yourself a snack. Well, why the heck am I telling you? Take it away, Johnny.
and of course we're not going to do that, but that's your intro. So we got 4 people.
All right.
If we can just get 2 more, that will be fine. If not, we'll go ahead and start the game. Let's give them. How many minutes should we give them?
Well, long enough for me to explain it to them in case they missed it the first time.
Okay.
You need to go into your favorite browser, type in playwtd.com, put in a username, and this room code right here on the left-hand side, CMMZ, and you can be one of the last 2 players. And then, even if you're not going to play, once the game starts, the room code will be up in the top left-hand corner, and you can still participate as an audience member and vote for your favorite dub from one of the other 4 to 6 players that are actually playing. So I see we got Aurora Max just popped in. So there's 1 more spot left waiting just for you, whoever you are out there in the world to be. I don't know who it is just yet, but I'm pretty sure we can fill this last slot up.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know, huh?
Mm-mm.
I see.
I think we got enough.
All right. Well, if that's what you think, either way, once he hits start, if you want to vote on your favorite dub, still can put in the room code and get voting rights. All right. Well, if you want to go ahead and hit play, my friend.
Let's hit that beautiful play button. Oh, we got 6 players. Good. Perfect timing. Whoever did that. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to What the Dub. The rules are simple. Each round, a video will play with missing dialogue. Each player enters their wittiest replacement dub. Players watch the dubs and vote on the best one. The player with the highest score at the end of the game wins. It's just that easy.
And I think we need some music for this.
You did give them plenty of time in the settings, right?
Oh, yeah.
Round 1.
This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that... This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that...
Time to let your ambitions soar. Enter your dub.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims
chickens are dogs.
This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that
I am gay.
This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that
Carlos Mansantos has more than one brother, and that one of them is a gay pregnant man. No BT other.
This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that
it always has been Han Solo. The people who think it's Han Solo are lonely, pathetic people.
This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that
all these poor kids are in for a rough life when they wake up.
This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that
he can make a car that runs on both gas and power. However, it will run you off the V road if you're a bad guy.
Which dub did you like best? Vote now!
A lot of good ones there.
Wow! You're just too much! You're a sight for sore eyes. Yikes!
I thought that one would get way more votes.
Round 2.
Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she? Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she?
Time to shake the world, kid. Enter your dub.
Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she?
To 7 men. She had sex with a different husband each day of the week.
Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she?
I have no joke. I think that blonde was my mom's sad face.
Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she?
No, she was working in the circus at the time as the bearded lady. So, she's my grandfather too.
Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she?
No, she was actually in a cult and I had no idea who my father was. Turns out it was Carlos Mansanto's brother.
Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she?
Nah, she worked AA German brothel.
Aren't you frightened? So what? My grandmother had 2 kids by the time she was my age. Well, she was married, wasn't she?
I don't know, she was sliding up and down a pole shaking her booty for money at 20.
Time to place your vote, folks.
I kind of like that one. But you know me, I'm not gonna vote for the least funniest.
Yeah, lots of good ones, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Kid, you're slicker than snot on a doorknob. I score! Wow. What a disappointment you turned out to be. Round 3.
You gotta watch out for Max.
Sorry, I can't ask you to come up. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you to come up.
What are you waiting for? Enter your dub. You're almost out of time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you to come up.
You need to install a lift chair so I can get up there. But for now, blow me right here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you to come up.
I have Carlos Monsanto's brother up here and some snakes that don't always bite, but whoa brother, they'd bite you for show.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you to come up.
Buzzing and Buzz and Woody are calling me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you to come up.
I guess I'll just peek in the window as usual. Good night, sis.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you to come up.
Inflation certainly hasn't hit you yet. Get taller.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't ask you to come up.
It's kind of obvious that it would be a much better experience for me if you stayed down. You know what I mean.
It's over. Let's vote.
A lot more voting time, a lot more enter your dub time too.
This top dog is hip to the jive. Look at him go. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit, huh?
Man, almost everybody got a vote on that one.
Round 4.
Roger, Paul, Tony, and Julie. Come with me. Roger, Paul, Tony, and Julie. Come with me.
Give it your best shot and enter your dub. Quick, enter your dub.
Roger, Paul, Sonia, and Julie, come with me.
We gotta save Bubba.
Roger, Paul, Sonia, and Julie, come with me.
We need to find the other Dino over.
Roger, Paul, Sonia, and Julie, come with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Beatles, cheers.
Roger, Paul, Sonia, and Julie, come with me.
No.
Roger, Paul, Sonia, and Julie, come with me.
Charlie, you stay here with the big ass line.
Roger, Paul, Sonia, and Julie, come with me.
We are gonna have an orgy under this lighted dome.
Everyone's a critic, including you. Time to vote.
I don't know. I don't know. No.
Funny. You have a gift. Pardon my French. You suck.
Saggy in the lead.
Right on set. Another round is coming up.
So you were caught, John. You were exposed in front of the class. And then what happened? So you were caught, John. You were exposed in front of the class. And then what happened?
No time to waste. Enter your dub now.
I don't know. I have the distinct feeling there's going to be a lot of penis jokes in here somewhere. I don't know. I could be wrong. This has that sort of feel to it. Uh-oh. They must be doing the wrong one. A lot of thinking going on, a lot of typing. Get it in. Oh no.
So you were caught, John. You were exposed in front of the class. And then what happened?
I was called a Nazi and spit while my teacher laughed at me.
So you were caught, John. You were exposed in front of the class. And then what happened?
Everyone clapped and we had a PP gunfight.
So you were caught, John. You were exposed in front of the class. And then what happened?
All the girls laughed at my micro penis.
So you were caught, John. You were exposed in front of the class. And then what happened?
Everyone giggled and I pulled up my britches.
So you were caught, John. You were exposed in front of the class. And then what happened?
I had to write on the chalkboard 5,000 times. I will not snip people's hair.
Vote now, or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, and to think I often tried to avoid the subway
You're as fit as a butcher's dog, kid. Way to go! You're spewing pure rhubarb. What a loser! Break a leg, kid. Here comes the next round.
Every time the typesetter touches a key, every time the typesetter touches a key,
Enter your dub.
So Keith's dad still here? I think my monkeypox might be getting worse. Actually, I got a whole hour till midnight in my region.
every time the typesetter touches a key,
They are typing fake news.
every time the typesetter touches a key,
It makes me want to choke a motherfucker.
every time the typesetter touches a key,
It's 50 cents a ladder, then now it's just enough to buy a gallon of gas.
every time the typesetter touches a key,
There is some dude out there in the real world trying to mansplain what that specific key means.
every time the typesetter touches a key,
A titty part of me dies a little inside.
every time the typesetter touches a key,
She thinks this is better than the dishes.
Vote or don't. The choice is yours.
I like that one. I like them all, but that one tickled me. Ooh, so good, so good. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with this one.
You're headed to Nowheresville, kid. Try harder. You take the egg, baby.
I kind of
Winner,
thought that would.
winner.
Yeah. Good job, Max. No points for me. Oh well.
Another round of What the Dub is coming at you.
Gentlemen, I will give you a guarantee. Gentlemen, I will give you a guarantee.
Show him you're not just a pretty face. Enter your dub.
Oops.
Hurry!
Come on, Bone. Oh, man.
Gentlemen, I will give you a guarantee.
I don't have to look up the butcher's ass to know that it's steak. No, wait, that's not it. Oh, F it, never mind.
Gentlemen, I will give you a guarantee.
I guarantee that Michelle Obama is a dude.
Obama.
Gentlemen, I will give you a guarantee.
Switch to Geico and they won't save you shit.
Gentlemen, I will give you a guarantee.
Pineapples, pineapples, pineapples everywhere.
Gentlemen, I will give you a guarantee.
I am going to put 1,000 balloons filled with my parts on my house and float them out of here.
What did you think was the best?
They're different
Vote!
sounds. Wildfire? I did not know that. That would have been a good one to save for the Keeps Deads channel. Oh man, actually, I wish I could go back and change my vote.
One word.
Wow. Think you won that one.
You're a real fake out, buddy. Clown Town. Round 8.
I want to talk to you.
About what?
I want to talk to you.
About what?
Show him you're not just a pretty face. Enter your dub.
You're almost out of time.
Screw it.
I want to talk to you.
About what?
About pegging my brother. Damn it, woman, I thought you only pegged me.
I want to talk to you.
About what?
You're Princess Leia, so is it on or unhand, I mean?
I want to talk to you.
About what?
This fucking brother Luke of yours. Did you really need to kiss him like that?
I want to talk to you.
About what?
Druids out front. And something about gay cowboy, your Brokeback Mountain is our only hope?
I want to talk to you.
About what?
About how that Princess Leia hair makes me want to fuck the shit out of you.
I want to talk to you.
About what?
I got bumps on my junk and you were the last one I was with. Mansplain.
Vote for your favorite dub.
I had to actually think about that one. There's a lot of really good things there to vote for.
Total schlock. Slick here lands a big
Damn,
tackle and clinches
Roxy.
round.
Bone. Why did I say Roxy? Bone's got it.
Round 9.
I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night.
Give it your best shot and enter your dub. Hustle!
I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night.
All the men keep their pants on and all the women keep their shirts off and so on. Oh fuck it, here is Pete's dad mansplaining.
I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night.
It's bone-breaking action.
That's what I thought
think
that
you
was.
all remember the bargain we made about staying all night.
I can't remember it. Please someone tell me what it was. I was fucked up on Corona and woke up with a monkey this morning.
I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night.
There will be no sleeping. I'm Vincent Price and will scare this shit out of you all.
I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night.
Well, see, it turns out that MTV is doing a Jersey Shore marathon. And Wheel All Night is just not gonna work for me.
I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night.
We're gonna have the biggest, bestest pickle fight ever.
Vote for your favorite dub.
Sure enough.
Ouch! Your jokes need a page 1 rewrite, buddy. Someone's got it made in the shade.
There you go.
Grab your martini glass.
All right, here we
Next
go.
up is the final round.
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down? Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
Time to shake the world, kid. Enter your dub.
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
What the fuck, bro? Do I have to mansplain it to you? Good lord, well. Here is Saggy to do just that.
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
Probably because your brother Carlos Van Santos is alternating his guesses between a 4 and 2.
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
Because they're invisible, duh.
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
Because we have Han Solo piloting the ship, not the Star Wars hero Han Solo.
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
Because you lack the knowledge of what true east is on a flat Earth map. Dipshit.
Our ships have been sighted on numerous occasions by your people. Then why haven't we been able to track one down?
Because your humans are blind.
Vote now, or forever hold your peace.
I did like the Han Solo thing, but I found one just a tad bit funnier, and I gotta say I'm pretty biased against it.
Someone can't cut the mustard.
Mm-mm.
You flipped the script on that one. Great work.
I don't know.
And here's our winner!
All right, way to go, Han Solo.
Yowza!
Ooh, Saji.
Someone is cruising for a bruising in last place.
All right.
Wow! Our winner has destroyed the competition. This loss will certainly shame them and their families for generations to come.
Well, there you have it.
Yep. That's what happens when you try to cook dinner and play What's a Dub at the same time. You come in last place.
Yeah, I guess so. You were thinking about those pasta noodles or whatever you were cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I still did have a good time. And there was two rounds there where I couldn't even get my answer in on time.
Yeah, true.
But you know what? It has been fun hanging out with you on Shifty Sunday. I really am glad that our audience was able to show up in full form like they did to show their support. If you're still hearing my voice now and you're this far in and you haven't done so already, please hit the like button, because our like buttons have been like really not great here as of late. And we'll get like 70 views and have 3 likes. I mean, what's up with that?
What's up with that?
I know, right? So I don't know. I had a good time, man. How about you?
Man, I tell you what, we did cover a few topics. We had a lot of fun memes to show, and you know, that game, what the dub there at the end, it is nice to play every once in a while. And, you know, like I said, we had a lot of really good active audience members. And let me go ahead and give this room one last shout out before we sign off. What do you say?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, here we go. Eddie Von Keen. Bone.
The real one with the wrench.
With the wrench. Bone Breaking Action, who I think that was his first time playing What to Dub, and thank you, Bone Breaking Action, for participating.
Where participation is real.
Right. Absolutely. We had Philo Fire here, where Han Solo is real. Michael Fontaine.
Yeah. Michael Fontaine.
Michael Fonte. DD74. Let's see here. John from America. Connie Joe.
America.
Good old sweet Connie Joe. Teresa Lynch was here.
I knew Connie Joe would show up. See what I did there? Would show up.
Connie Joe Wood, yeah. Keith's dad. Good old go-kart Bob. And let's see. I think that's... Did I name them all? I think I named them all. And, of course, there was a lot of people watching in the green room. We appreciate you lurkers as well. Thanks for gracing us with your presence, each and every one of you. And I'd like to also thank Nicole Eckerman, who will show up later to watch the show, hopefully chime in with her comments.
Yes, hopefully she will leave comments.
And one more time, I'd just like to remind everyone that Sandy Diva is in the hospital right now. And so, Mark Baskett was here as well. I almost forgot to mention him. Mark Baskett used to be a huge part of our chat a long, long time ago in the galaxy far, far away.
Yes, for sure. And thoughts and prayers go out to Sandy Diva. I hope she gets well soon. I will be thinking about her. Big shout out to Armor Up. Go check out his channel on Wednesday. Apparently now he's doing Bible readings on his channel as well. I think he's pre-recording them, but I think he started with John, and you can find those on his channel as well. So big shout out to Armor Up, and that's all I got, my friend.
And of course, I missed it this Saturday because of the outing I had in my family, but it was a good outing nonetheless. And, we all had a good time. The kids had a good time and stuff like that. And, the adults probably had too much of a good time, but it was fun nonetheless. And, but on Saturday, Saturdays, Keith's dad usually does Watch With Us. And then, of course, he has a What the Dub. Well, it's not What the Dub anymore. Riff Tracks, the game on Mondays. And he also does a Watch With Us on Wednesdays. Around the same time, Armor's doing his Wednesday Word. So you're more than welcome to check out both channels at any time. Or you could watch either one of them on the replay, I'm sure. And we will try to have a Taco Tuesday this week, and we may go back to regular format on that. I don't know. It depends on what news is going on around the world and what we have for you and what Saji's doing, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just play it by ear. I mean, what's regular on Taco Tuesday anymore anyway, It's kind of like when they say soft or crunchy. Like, I don't know. I guess both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. I mean, you get the 3 soft shell and get the 3 hard shell. Who knows? But until then, Saji, been nice having you on this very glorious Shifty Sunday. And we'll see all you guys, including Carlos Mansanto's brother, on the next Shifty Sunday.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
So for everyone here at the Hebrew channel, we want to wish you all a good night, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Hey everybody, Bash YouTuber here reminding you to smash that like button. I would tell you to smash. Well, it's time to say goodbye, folks. Adios. So long. See you next time. Don't forget to watch Shifty Sunday. Well, that's the end of the show, and as all shows go, this one must end, don't you know? Hey, you like that music? It's absolutely free. Well, hey, snakes don't always bite, but when they do bite, oh, brother. Hey, what do you mean when snakes bite? Who are you? I'm trying to do my outro here. You ain't never been bit by a snake before. Why do you sound like Carlos Mansantos? Why? Because I'm Carlos Mansantos' brother, dude. Well, if you'll please excuse me, I'm trying to end the show here. Well, don't let me stop you. Ooh-wee! Good night, everybody. Yes, good night, everybody. We'll see you next time on whatever the hell show this is. It's whatever show you got going on at the moment, don't you know? It's the intro for all shows. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Yeah, see you next time. Yeehaw! Ho-ho!